Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of Beckita Beauty's YouTube videos. I am Beckita Beauty, also known as Becky Galvez, and these are my first guests ever on my channel. We're all Sdsu, San Diego State University students. We're all different ethnicities, so I thought it would be cool to film a video talking about being people of color at Sdsu. I want everyone to introduce themselves and just like say their major first so that we can get a feel for like what you're into.
Hello everyone, my name is Sonali. I am currently a freshman here at San Diego State, and I am majoring in communications because I love talking and I love meeting people. I'm very passionate about film, but it is not my major, but my channel will be linked below so you can watch my films.
It's not about you.
I'll link her channel below.
She's gonna cut off the whole clip.
Yeah. My name's Sdsu. I am a second year here from Sacramento. My major is kinesiology. I'm involved with a lot of different things on campus, some cultural related, some not.
I'm Becky Galvez, as you guys all know. I am an international business student here at San Diego State. I am originally from Los Angeles.
I'm Lauren. I'm a second year. I am a marketing major and I plan to, currently I'm minoring in Spanish. I'm from the Bay Area, San Francisco, and yeah, that's it. I love my time here at Sdsu so far.
I feel like we've all gotten a lot closer and we can definitely relate, especially when it comes to the lack of representation like certain cultures have at Sdsu. And we do want to discuss like certain issues that we've noticed just so that any prospective students or any current students like are aware of what's going on and like see kind of our perspective. You can disagree if you want, but yeah, this is our viewpoint. Well, there's been like an issue with our school right now involving the Black community.
There's definitely like a lot of positives and negatives to like, how our school is like within like how diverse it is. The Black community is very small, but it makes us very close. It's nice because sometimes you can meet people who are really close to you and relate to you on that level, because sometimes when you come to a school like this, you don't see people who look like you. I personally have been involved with a club called Student African American Sisterhood. I'm on the e-board for it, and it's been a pretty good experience so far. It's allowed me to make really good friends on my e-board, and we've had opportunities to go to conferences out of state and meet other Black students from different universities and stuff. So as Becky mentioned earlier, we have had a few things happen this year with, kind of targets against our community. A student was parked outside of the Black Resource Center, which just opened this time last year. And unfortunately, she was parked outside making a vlog. And a group of students rode past in the car and called her the N-word. It was really, really unfortunate because, as I said, it's supposed to be a safe space for us. And when we're getting attacked where we belong, we're only 3 to 4% of the population here at Sdsu. So who's going to really like protect us? Who's going to be there for us? And about a few weeks ago, we also had the Black Resource Center actually be vandalized. There was computers and TVs damaged, and we didn't really know, where that person got in from. And what sucks the most is that we don't know really who's here to support us on this campus. It's a predominantly white institution.
There was a rally recently, right?
Yeah,
in support of the Black community.
The following Thursday, the following Thursday we had a rally on campus, and all of us gathered together and protested and basically like wanted our voices to be heard. Something so serious happens and people just brush it off, and people and it's because it didn't happen to them, and it's because it's not going to happen to them, and they know that. Fortunately, we have our next AS president. He is African American. I don't really know how much power he has to do that, but I know that he cares enough to at least make sure our voices are heard.
I am used to LA where there's so much diversity and everyone is of a different culture, and even if say you are white, you're like surrounded by all that different mix. So coming here, there was definitely a culture shock. I feel like in the residence halls is where we felt it most. Now we live in an apartment, so there's actually a lot of international students that live here. So we feel the diversity,
Especially in the elevators.
Last year the culture shock part really hit us because I feel like our rooms were like the most diverse because my roommate was Black, and then Lauren is Asian, and
was.
I decided to change this year.
Saya, our other roommate, was white, and I was Mexican. It was nice to have that, and it really felt more at home with that situation. But then like we walked out of our dorms, and most of the other students were white. Yeah. And then during like rushing season, what do you call it?
I didn't even know what rushing was until
I literally was like,
so many
people
people
are you gonna rush?
They asked me why I'm not in a sorority, and I said I didn't know.
I didn't know that
on the second week of school.
This year I definitely like saw it from a different light because I'm an RA this year, and a lot of my residents went through this rush process, and there were some of them who, like, they would go through this process and their hearts were broken, and people's, you know,
like
actual...
their self-esteem down.
There are cultural sororities and cultural frats. Last year, I honestly didn't know there were, like, cultural sororities and frats. So do know that there are cultural, it's not all just Pan-Hellenic.
I'm currently living in the residence halls, and people feel this need to go be in part of these predominantly white sororities and frats because that's the only way to party, and party's the only way to seem like you're having the best freshman year. It's not fun, and it's like people are doing this to boost their self-esteem and fit in with the predominant races they see here. So that's like one big pressure I've seen this year in the residence halls, and I know it'll get better next year, and I'm really blessed that I was surrounded by really good friends that I've met all over the spectrum. Like, I have quite a few friends in Greek life that I love dearly. I'm glad that I got to see all spectrums of it, and even though I'm not in any cultural organizations or anything like that yet, I feel like I've met a good range of people, but just the number one thing I've seen freshman year is people not being themselves because they feel the need to fit in with this one predominant race in Greek life. Be yourself, everyone that is coming to college. Be proud. I've grown more proud in my own ethnicity. Even though I haven't seen as many people, I feel more happy to be unique and different in my own culture.
Also, the school actually has a lot of like cool organizations for different cultures. I'm obviously more involved with the Hispanic ones, but there's Hispanic Business Student Association that I am in this semester, and I'm really passionate about it, and it's really like made me grow more proud of my culture. Talking to like-minded people and people of your same culture will make the school feel a lot smaller. It makes it more fun because you get to talk to people who share your same values, grew up around the same household as you.
First year, it was fun because like I was with you guys, but like I feel like I should have been more involved because like we would just go back to the dorm and like take a nap, you know? And now like I feel more involved because I joined like AB Samahan, which is a Filipino organization, and then this other like Asian organization with other girls that's like an extension to the Asian fraternity here on campus. And that's been a lot of fun because you see like how both of those organizations just like collide, and you see people from that one and this one. It's just really cool seeing like familiar faces around campus that you could just hang out with. You definitely like relate more on certain things, like certain morals too.
I feel like being a minority shouldn't stop you from coming here. You can consider that a positive because then you can like grow more, make a bigger impact with things that you choose to do. There's more room for improvement.
My take on it is really more of like, know what you want when you're coming in, and even if you don't, like just like make sure you're expanding your horizons. Yeah, and like, you know, I've met, you know, a lot of good friends through, you know, Black events and stuff like that, but I've also met a lot of good friends just through my job, which is how I know all of them as an RA. I don't know. And it's nice because, you know, when you are in something so it's called REO, the people who work as RAs and CAs, and that in itself is pretty much diverse. You know, that I've met a lot of people through there in different cultures. And you can find yourself in these smaller communities, but also don't be scared to branch out and be within these bigger communities and, you know, show your face.
My regret is just not starting earlier.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Put yourself out there. It's going to be a lot better if you expose yourself to it sooner rather than later.
You get to go to college once. Like, after these 4 years, you're just, like, thrown into the real world.
Or 3.
This is where you're, or three. But
Or
you
5. And I agree with the whole, like, starting early thing. I definitely, like, last year, it was, like, the first weekend, and my friend Hannah and I, we were, like, our RA, he was Black, and we literally walked up to him, and we were like, where are the Black people?
I searched. I was like, Sdsu clubs, and then I literally just went like A to Z looking at all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Shout out to my roommate Francie. She's hanging out with the Filipino club right now.
Yeah.
She doesn't talk to me anymore, but I honestly, that is a small regret of mine. Like, I really didn't go to any clubs, and I would look at the page, and I'd get scared and be like, oh, I don't know if this is for me, and I wouldn't even go to the meeting. Like, I don't regret what I've done so far. I may not have found, like, a bunch of Indian people, but through meeting girls, these kind of girls, and just different people, I've still found more certainty in my own identity.
And if you are scared, just bring a friend. I brought Becky to like 3 summers.
To the
I went
Asian
to
ones,
Sam.
I'd be like the only non-Filipino. That was it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed and learned something about being a person of color at SDSU.
Definitely more to say too, honestly.
Part 2 coming out.
Okay, thank you so much for watching. She needs to get to work. I need to catch a train, and we all got stuff to do, but
Yeah.
we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.